Hello, Aries. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Aries, welcome to your reading for April 2024. I'm so happy to have you with me. I hope that you have been well. Lovely, lovely Aries. Also, happy birthday to those of you who are celebrating. We have our Aries, lovely birthday souls who were back in March 21st to April 19th, of course. And I'm so happy to be here for this reading, for this session, our time together and seeing what is coming through. You are starting off with the Five of Swords. Okay, the Five of Swords. I feel like you're being encouraged to walk away from anything that does not serve you. Then you have the Knight of Cups here. The Knight of Cups is saying that by walking away, by, just kind of like there's no need to defend yourself if there's like an argumentative situation or if someone is just not seeing your point of view. I feel like that is just taking so much of your precious energy, and I feel like you have given, so much time, so much attention, so much care to this situation. Now, this, what this is, Aries. I mean, this can be in a love, relationship. This can be when it comes to your career, at the, co-workers, school even. With it being in general, read, please do take what resonates and leave what does not. But definitely there has been a specific situation that you have remained very loyal with, and it's just now time to walk away from it. You have poured in, that compassion, you have poured in that time, that understanding, that support even towards, again, the situation or individual. And this is your sign in saying it is time now to walk away. They are not meeting you halfway, Aries. They are behaving in a very childlike manner. They're not hearing you. They're not feeling your suffering. They're not hearing you when you speak or when you try to explain yourself. And I feel like that's been something that's been very frustrating for you, and it's been just kind of like building up, building up, building up, and now it's to the point where your team is saying it's time to leave it be. Okay, it's not to say you're not going to have this opportunity again, or that this person won't continue to be in your life or return into your life, but for the time being, a pause is needed. A pause is needed. Let's see what else we have here for our lovely Aries, please. What do we have going on for Aries? Okay, so we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands here is telling me that there is going to be a happy outcome to this whole. I really don't feel like the person is exiting your life. Oh, we'll take a look at that in a second. I don't feel they're exiting your life, or that, you missed an opportunity by saying, no, this is not serving me. I was told I would get that promotion. I was told I would get that raise. It's not happening, and I'm looking elsewhere. Like, and take what resonates here. You are not going to miss out by standing up for yourself, by taking that kind of time out, by walking away and saying, hey, and also walk away and take that time out and submit that resignation letter, knowing that like you did put in the best that you could. You put in the time, you put in the effort, like, you did. I know you did. I feel it. So be proud of yourself for that. It's not always easy to speak up. It's not always to take that that course of action. But you did, and you have. And so I feel like it's about really recognizing and appreciating, the fact that you have shown up for yourself and you have kept showing up for yourself, even though it was extremely uncomfortable at times. So let's see what we have coming through here. The Six of Wands. So like a lot, we have swords, cups, and wand energy here. And I just want to return to this for a moment with the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands, again, it's about looking ahead, right? You know that there's more for you. You know that you are deserving of being in a committed relationship with someone who respects you and treats you with respect. And like perhaps that's something you've really lacked, because for that to come through, respect twice in just like a couple of moments, a couple of seconds, really, I feel like, that's definitely something that has been lacking in that relationship or connection. But you are worthy of having that, and it is a part of your life and your destiny. I really feel, again, keep pushing and moving ahead. This is not a time to kind of like look back and be like, oh, what woulda, coulda, shoulda kind of situation. There is a lot of success for you, very like happy outcome energy. So do not fret, okay? So the Six of Wands here is telling me that again, you are going to be very successful. The longer you hold on to this job, the longer you hold on to this relationship, the longer you are delaying you having complete happiness in your life. And it's a happiness that I'm really feeling is also in connection to peace. You know, it's very difficult to keep showing up. It's very difficult to keep, wanting someone to get our point of view and such, and they just aren't. And so, you're going to have just kind of like some just nice, peaceful energy around you, and this feels really wonderful. I'm not surprised this is all appearing for you right now. With for those of you a lot again, it's either it's your birth month or you just recently have shift out of March with your birth month being March. But it's like a new beginning energy, right? New beginning, new cycle, and planting those seeds of intention. I feel like it just all really aligns quite well for where you are in your life. So for love, I did feel connected to work with this deck here today. So if there is someone who you are wondering what they are thinking of you in this present moment when it comes to love, you have this message: I wish I could have treated you better, and that's also where kind of like in your read, I was feeling it's not necessarily the end of this person or this relationship. But by walking away, by giving, the situation or relationship some space, some breathing room, they're having an opportunity to firstly calm down, you know, and also just see things from a different perspective. And this is the energy. They are, going to be missing you terribly. Their life is not complete without you. And, sometimes it takes that loss for people to appreciate what they had in the first place. For spirit animal energy, this is where, oh, look at this. It's very interesting. I decided that I was going to work with this deck today. There was kind of like definitely like a very strong spirit animal energy vibe that is being, encouraged to work with intuitively here. But this deck is the one that is the winning deck. So you have the peacock here with self-love. You will find great power in focusing on the positive aspects of yourself. That which makes you indefinably, I always struggle with that word for some reason. I don't understand. Like every time this card comes up, indefinitely unique and beautiful. There is deep wells of untapped inner power in letting go of negative self. So again, it's like perhaps that has also latched on that, self-doubt and mistrust within yourself because you have, invested so much time in that work, position or workplace or partnership and whatnot, love, romantic love. So it's interesting. Again, the very first kind of like beginning of or first card in the beginning of your reading here was about letting go, and then that's like the beginning and the end of your read here. So your spirit team sources really show up and saying, please take note of what we are saying to you. It's okay. It's okay. And it is also time. It is also time. All right, Aries, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next month. Take good care. Bye for now. Hello, Taurus. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Taurus, welcome to your reading for April 2024. I am an intuitive reader of runes, tarot, and oracle cards here, and I am so happy to be channeling intuitively the messages for you for April 2024. I hope that you have been well. I hope that you have been well, and I am super excited. For many of you, it's going to be your birthday beginning April 20th, so maybe we'll have some birthday messages coming through for you here as well, Taurus. Ooh. Let's see. All right. So what do we need to know for... Also, happy birthday, by the way, if you are celebrating your birthday this April. And if not, then I will see you, lovely Taurus, then in May. So what do we need to know for Taurus, please? Okay, let's hear. We have something going on here, and we are beginning with the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords. What is going on with Eight of Swords, please, for Taurus? Okay, I feel right now you're kind of like in this energy, lovely Taurus, of I'm not getting where I want to be. I'm not getting I'm not getting anywhere. I'm not getting somewhere. I'm not like lack of movement, and it's really very frustrating for you. And not just even like frustrating, I feel it's also quite exhausting. So I feel like it's really important for you, especially this month, to make sure you're doing whatever you can to keep your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health in check, just to kind of like keep the balance and to keep you feeling the best possible. I have to say right off the bat, I don't feel like this is going to be the most easiest start of April for you. I feel there's a lot of energy. Kind of like trickling in from previous months, especially March, where it has left you just feeling kind of unmotivated and just wondering, where am I going? What is the purpose? Why do I keep showing up? So just kind of a lot of that kind of energy, and that's what's leading to like kind of this difficult, stagnant, yeah, just again energy that I'm picking up around you here. So what else do we have going on? So we have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is telling me here for you. This is interesting because Taurus, this comes up quite a bit when I'm reading for you. It's like, keep doing your thing, keep setting those intentions because, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And I feel like you really are on this verge of like, you're about ready to like walk away from things. Just like, what, I've done everything I could. My hands are going up. I surrender. I'm done. See ya. Goodbye. Right. And it's saying here, be patient again. So it's like your team is showing up again and saying, have you forgotten that beautiful patience word that we all love so much? Because in case you did, here we are showing up to remind you, you are being encouraged to be patient. You are still going to have everything you want to have in your life, in relationships and career and just, well-being or whatever you need, Taurus. But it's important for you to trust the process. And that's very difficult to do when you're carrying all that energy from, like I said, these past few months, I feel, right? So what else do we need to know here? What messages are coming through for Taurus, please? Okay, so we have two things. We have the Two of Cups. I definitely feel love has been playing a role in this, right? Where it's like, I really want this relationship. I really want to be with this person. I really want to just kind of like finally have my life going with this person. Like there's plans in motion and it has been for a while, but can we get to the end of the story already, right? Like this is telling me with the Two of Cups that there is going to be like a commitment being made this month. So either like an actual proposal, and if this is not resonating when it comes to love, it can also be in association with career. But there's like a proposal I feel coming in, a commitment of sorts. So like it might not be the full out, like down on one knee proposal kind of thing. But I was just taking a look. When I'm channeling, sometimes I don't even look. I just glance at the cards and I channel the energies from your team. I was like, is the skull or the skeleton on like one knee? And no, but anyways. anyways, but I do feel it's like the kick off point, so you're going to see that person making a declaration of commitment towards you. You're going to see your boss presenting you with the opportunity to get that promotion. You are still the one who has to feed the intentions, though. So King of Cups. So a lot of cups, a lot of emotions. I'm actually really happy to see this coming through in your read because I feel like, again, where you were these past few months, there was a nice shift coming through for you here, into a positive shift, I might add. So with the King of Cups, it's telling me here that there's actually a person by your side who is very loyal and who is very wise, and they are going to be assisting you. So reach out. You have this who this person is. Maybe it's your bestie, maybe it's like a mentor, maybe it's your, I have no idea, your boss, or sibling. Reach out to this person and confide in them. You are safe to confide in them. You're being encouraged to do so. It's going to help, again, just have that balance with your like all those like health energies and such. Okay, so if you have a question when it comes to love, this is the message from the person that you are thinking of, and it is saying being around you is like a breath of fresh air. Okay, so and like that person wants to be with you. It's not again, maybe they have a lot going on in their life and they've just been giving you these mixed signals and whatnot, but you are really going to feel their presence and their desire to be with you, especially in April. Okay, I'm working with some spirit animal messages today. You have the horse with freedom. You must break out of any limitations that are holding you back, whether they are self imposed or put on you by other people or society. Break free and run faster towards your dreams. So, again, it's like I feel honestly it's about getting out of your own way. I had to say Taurus. Sorry to call you out a little bit here. Sorry. But it's like, again, going back to that patience word and setting those intentions to keep feeding those intentions. It's like, when you feel that arising of like, oh, but why have I not arrived there yet? And what's going on? It's like, you need to step in and tell yourself, like, it's okay. It's happening. It's happening. It's not just going to happen. It is happening. And to really believe and feed that. Okay. So that's what we have with that horse energy. All right, Taurus. Again, happy birthday to those of you who are celebrating this month. And I will see you all in May. Take good care. Hello, Gemini. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Gemini, it's so good to have you here with me today. Thank you so much for gifting me with your time. And oh my gosh, allow me to read for you as we have a jumper already. Oh my goodness. What do we have here? Queen of Wands, right? Jumping right out of the deck there before I'm even having an opportunity to say hello. Hello, Gemini. Nice to see you again. I hope you've been well. So Queen of Wands, we're just getting right into this apparently. So Queen of Wands is telling me here, oh, you are breaking free from a situation that no longer serves you. It could be a relationship. This is a general read, of course, so please do take what resonates and leave what does not. A relationship, I feel like that's a big energy coming through. It's like you have been in a committed relationship, perhaps married, perhaps there's you are stepping away from something. And let's get some more information on that, please. I feel like you're kind of like on the fence of like, should I actually be stepping away from this? Like, this is what you have known for such a long time. Now, it can also be like a career situation. Maybe you've been, in your role for 20 something years and you're like, oh, there's a new opportunity. I really like how it sounds. It's a completely different field, completely different salary, everything. And, like, should I? I mean, so yeah, definitely change. Big changes here for you, I have to say, Gemini. And should you have 8 of Wands. Oh, there's a lot of good energy behind this. Yeah. So it's like, I get that it's not easy, especially when you have been in such a commitment for such a long time and I feel like you have really grown, yourself. Perhaps you got married at a young age and you have been in that marriage for 20, 30 years. You grew in that time, right? And same with like the career situation. Maybe it's even both for you. I mean, it's a massive change. It could very well be. But with the 8 of Wands, it is telling me here that there are quick changes happening on the horizon for you. And it's exciting. And I feel like you're being encouraged to like ride on that excitement, that excited energy. Like a shift was needed in your life, and this. There's a reason why you are here now, right? So follow your heart. And I feel like that's very difficult to do when there's other people involved or you've been there for such a long time. It's really about taking care of your needs, okay? Everyone else who's involved in the situation is going to be all right. I also feel you need to hear that. And you are not losing them out of your life, but it's like just that life just sometimes happens, and I feel like this is a part of your life experience. Okay, what else do we need to know here, please, for Gemini? So 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so 7 of Pentacles. Oh, my little puppy just walked by. 7 of Pentacles here is saying, I feel like a big part of, your energy, Gemini is known to be very spontaneous and playful and very driven by curiosity and such. And I feel like, that has become faded over the course of time, right? And perhaps that's also why you've reached this point in your life where you're like, maybe you have felt that connection to being curious about life or wanting to travel or wanting to start your own business or just kind of like exploring yourself without being in a family or something. Like, I don't know, but it's saying here with the 7 of Pentacles that Yeah, this is truly a part of your destiny, and that you are going to be all right. Look, at the people involved are going to be right, and you're going to be all right. But it is time for you to put yourself forward. You also have, like visions, and again, that kind of creative energy that's coming through. You also have dreams and aspirations, and it's about you pursuing those. Okay, it's about you pursuing those. Let's see what else we have here for you. And travel big time is coming through for you as well. And whether any of this resonates with you, I definitely feel Gemini, your birth month is coming up soon, May 21st to June 20th. So, like, if you are, just again, it's maybe not resonating with the family or the career, but you're kind of like, oh yeah, with your creativity. I really would encourage you to look into, booking that trip, or just getting some information on where it is you want to go. And your team is going to give you further direction with that through like the dream realm, through, just seeing synchronicities with times and such. So pay attention to that when it comes. Travel is a big energy here. So you have the devil. You have the devil. And I feel like, this is a very heavy card to get, this major arcana energy. There's like, I feel like, there's two things kind of coming through here with the devil. I feel like perhaps someone in the past kind of held you back, and not even necessarily in your current workplace or your current relationship, but it could have been like from childhood experience. It was where just someone was like, you're not good enough, or you will never amount to something, or, whatever. And that has really stuck with you. And perhaps that's also why you got into that very like heavy comfort zone with the situation or person you are currently involved with, right? Because they made you feel like, no, you are able to do these things and whatnot. However, something kind of like faded. It's like you reached your max potential within the situation, and it's time for you to break out. It's time for you to break free. This is very much an energy, your whole read, like even the energy of travel, the energy of flight. It's about, just taking on like this adventure of your life, and not settling. I hope this is making sense. Like, source is like really really trying to get the message to you. So I hope this helps. If not, I do offer private sessions, and please, if I can help you in that sense, please do feel free to reach out. So this card here is going to reveal what a romantic, person or love interest is thinking about you. And you have the message, I hope someday you will forgive me. You know what? It's interesting that I literally just said that. And I have honestly the feeling that this is you right now rather than them. I feel like, again, you are concerned with, well, how is that person going to be? Well, how is the company going to be? How are my colleagues going to be if I leave, right? And again, you're with those like kind of like balloons, it's saying set yourself free. It's again, you need to also have your life experience. Spirit animal energies we're working with here today. You have the elephant. Oh my gosh, look at this. I hope that someday you will forgive me, and you have forgiveness with the elephant. If you are feeling angry about a past issue, again, perhaps that childhood experience, right? The elephant is asking you to discover the more vulnerable feelings behind the anger. You are being asked to forgive and be gentle with others. All right. So that's what I have for you this month, Gemini. Thank you so, so much for joining me. I will see you, of course, in May. Take good care. Hello, Cancer. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Cancer, thank you so much for joining me today. I am so, so looking forward to seeing what is coming through for you for the month of April, of course. And I really hope that you've been well. Thank you again so much for gifting me with your time. Let's take a look and see what we have coming through for our lovely Cancer here. All right, what do we have coming through? We're going to be taking a look at some messages when it comes to love specifically, and messages from the spirit animal realm as well here for you this month, Cancer. You can check bottom of the deck here. You have the energy of hope. That's interesting. This is, not really something that belongs to the tarot deck, right? We have major arcanas and minor arcanas, of course. So with this card, what is it that you are lacking belief in your life right now? Is it, belief towards success, towards something, or relationship, or what have you? Because call in that support from your team. Call in that support. They are here to help you restore that belief, restore that love, restore that passion, or restore that hope. Okay, so you are not alone. That's really really what this message is very much about here for you. And speak to your team. Speak for that assistance and guidance. What else do we have coming through for Cancer here, please? I feel a very strong month for you when it comes to your ancestors, to be quite honest with you here, Cancer. So Page of Pentacles is telling me for you that there is going to be an opportunity available to you. Now, this opportunity is presenting itself in connection, though, to some sort of goal that you had set or you had planned for yourself, a couple of years ago, actually. It's not a recent goal. And perhaps you even kind of forgot about this goal. maybe you've just been so busy and just doing whatever you've been doing. And it's like, suddenly, poof, oh my gosh, here, I've totally forgot about this. But here's that, coming to fruition for me. And this is giving you tremendous strength. It's like kind of, when we take that energy of us, maybe not being a believer, or it's like kind of that's lacking. It's like you are a believer again. Okay. So you have a very, very strong ability to manifest this month. Make good use of it. Again, with that hope as well, your ancestors, I was picking up very strongly as well. Work with your team. I also feel it's very important for you to be giving back, right? So how can you support your community? Can you get involved with a food bank? Can you, I don't know, but like it's something where you're being called into support, your community, society, to give back in a sense. You have been receiving, again, so much support. You still are, of course. And I feel like you have seen, the tides turn when it comes to your finances and just whatever that goal that you had initially set for yourself back in the day is not. So it's, you got to keep that flow, just kind of like balance and make sure you are doing something to give back in a sense. So you have here, the Seven of Swords, the Devil, and the Eight of Wands. So we're going to be with the Seven of Swords here. The Seven of Swords, what's going on with this? So I feel like, this is it's interesting. Your team was literally just channeling through me here intuitively and saying, make sure you are giving back. It's such a crucial message. Please hear this message, Cancer. It's so important to give back. And again, maybe it's about also like thinking outside the box, stepping up. Perhaps you generally give to a like a, oh my gosh, what's the word? Like a foundation of sorts. Maybe you have fundraisers that you generally support or whatever. It's about stepping out into a different type of, so again, that, volunteering at a food bank or something like that, volunteering your time to help with some senior citizens, go read for them, or, just be there and have a chat with them. You're definitely being pushed and pulled to kind of get involved and to be actively proactive when it comes to something like that. And the warning is, if like you are not, kind of keeping that balance going with the Seven of Swords followed by the Devil, it's like you are welcoming kind of like an energy that is going to turn your karmic wheel. Okay, so again, what we put out is what we receive, right? It's just the law of quantum physics it's just the way it is. In this beautiful universe that we live in. And so again, it's not to take back what you have done already in the past, but again, there's something else. I feel also you're always in your reads, I feel there's always like a connection's gonna be made, and I feel like this is going to happen for you as well. And it's something that's going to really fulfill you, where you just, you could have all this money on your bank and you could have the fanciest clothes and the nicest car and all that, but maybe you would lack some sort of fulfillment. It's like you've achieved that, thank you, but just something's missing in your heart space, and it's like that would no longer be the case. You literally would have it all. Okay, so the Devil is definitely an energy of warning, again, in connection to that Seven of Swords. It's such an important and kind of like, take note of me here in your read, that you have that card being supported by that major arcana energy. Okay, so then you have the Eight of Wands. So there's that, creative energy coming through, collaboration. That's also something that's very frequent in your readings here. New relationships, love relationships, opportunities. The Eight of Swords is very much so about an energy of like fast-paced excitement, and achievement and desired results. Okay, so that awaits you. Just make sure you're paying attention to this. And it's not something to like, oh, well, I'll go volunteer, around the holidays at my food bank. It's like, no, what can you do now? Okay, what can you do now? So this is a love message for you as someone and what they are thinking towards you. I'm fixated on you. Okay, so if you're wondering, is that person really interested in me? Getting mixed signals from them. They want to be with you, and it's more than just platonic. So take a leap. You take that leap. Don't wait for them. But there's your message saying they are definitely into you. That makes sense. I don't know. Spirit animal message. You have the bear with strength. The bear symbolizes a strong source of support in times of difficulty and adversity. Again, that ancestor energy. It may be time for you to stand for your beliefs or your truth. With strength and confidence, you are free to roam at will and follow your path. All right, Cancer. Well, that is what I have for you for this month. Thank you so, so much again for joining me. I will see you, of course, in May. Bye for now. Hello, Leo. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Leo, happy April. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am so excited and looking forward to seeing what is coming through for you, lovely Leo, for the month of April. My goodness, I hope that you have been well. I hope that, I hope that you are ready. Oh my gosh, what the heck is this? Here we go. Six of Pentacles. I hope you are ready to receive the messages because they are already coming through. Six of Pentacles. Okay, we are starting off with abundance. Six of Pentacles is telling me right now that you are doing quite well for yourself. And I feel like for many of us, we could be doing quite well, but there's always like that room for improvement, or we always want to have we have different goals and we're trying to achieve or reach those goals. So I feel like everything is coming to fulfillment. And if you haven't received everything yet, you should. You should be in April. Like, it's a very strong, powerful manifestation energy. Excuse me. But with the Six of Pentacles as well, it's very important for you to keep the balance with that kind of I just did the Cancer energy. Check if cross watchers are always welcome. And please make sure you're checking out your moon and rising and Venus, actually, because I feel like there's a connection if you do have Cancer in your chart of what's happening here with this read. It's very interesting. It's about balance, keeping the balance and making sure, as you are receiving so much, that you are also giving back in some way, shape, or form. Okay. So again, even if you don't have Cancer in your chart, you might want to check out that read, just because I literally channeled that and the way it ended, and now shifting to yours, it's quite interesting. The connection there. Okay. What else do we have for our lovely Leo here, please? Okay, we got some jumpers. So you have the Empress, beautiful energy with the Empress, of course. This is, again, abundance. So this, if you kind of feel like, am I on this good luck streak, or when's it going to end, or what's going on here? It's not ending, honey. It's continuing, especially, again, if you're keeping that flow of energy, give, take, crystal clear and energetic, and you're, just doing that. It's here to stick around. Which is a big relief, I feel, for you. You have then the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is an energy in saying, oh, there is definitely a contract of sorts coming in towards you for this month especially. And this can be a contract of marriage. This could be a contract of, if you are going to get pregnant this month or start a family, this would be a great month to do so. If you were wanting to, I don't know, just anything you want to do. This is the contract, that raise you've been hoping for, that kind of that document and say you now have this position, so getting a promotion. It's happening, like a beautiful, abundant month. Again, just make sure you're keeping that energy intact with the flow of the give and take kind of thing, okay? So I love to see that for you. That's wonderful. A lot of celebration energy, a lot of you're just feeling happy, light, even a carefree energy, which is really nice and refreshing for you. That has not always been the case, has it? No, there we go. That has not. So Eight of Cups here. So I feel like this is encouraged. There's something you have to let go of. Okay, and that's something that has definitely been kind of just dragging you down for far too long now. far too long. It is time to walk away. It is time to let go. It is time to close that chapter, to close that relationship, to close that whatever it is. And I feel also this can be in connection to your family as well. So perhaps it's like, you just don't get along with that sibling, you just don't get along with, that uncle or whatever. It's okay to cut the ties of communication, or the lines of communication rather. You have tried, you have showed up. This is also very similar to Aries energy, I feel. So I'd really make sure you're checking out your other your other, chart energies this month, especially here, Libra, because there's a lot of breadcrumbs leading to everything here, I feel, for you. And I feel like this read alone and just kind of like your overall energy is like having like a lot of aha moments. So again, let go of anything or anyone who's not serving you, taking advantage of your kindness, who is not showing compassion towards you. It is time. It is time. All right. So when it comes to love, if you have a question or what is this person thinking about me? Here's the answer. You're always on my mind, no matter where I am. Oh, okay. So there's definitely someone who's like really thinking about you a lot here, right? So if you were kind of wondering, I feel if you're starting a relationship, or you're kind of like, just where is this going? Are we going to be more than friends? Or yes. Or you've been dating or see each other for a while. Like, again, where is this going? Are we ever going to tie the knot? Yes. Okay. So again, that contract energy, there is people coming together, kind of like just, yeah, that wonderful energy happening this month for you, especially. So this is beautiful. I mean, all in all, absolutely amazing month for you, gotta say. You have the Blue Jay with intuition. You are encouraged to follow your feelings and intuition. This is a reminder that your personal power is in your own hands, and that you are free to take flight at any time if you find yourself in a situation that doesn't suit you anymore. So that, look at the connection of that with the Eight of Cups, right? It's time to let go. The Blue Jay is really a message from spirit, right? That is a massive, massive spiritual energy. So again, the physical is showing up for you here with you being present for this read, and the spiritual energy is really coming through here, as I'm channeling this and saying both sides are saying it's time. It's time. If you were looking for that, kind of like green light, there it is. All right. Leo, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next month. Take good care. Hello, Virgo. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Virgo, thank you so much for joining me today. I am an intuitive reader of runes, tarot, and oracle cards. And I'm going to be channeling your sign here for the month of April 2024, of course, to see what is coming through intuitively from your angels, ancestors, and guides. All right, Virgo, I hope that you have been well. And I'm really looking forward to reading for you. I feel like there's actually a lot of energy already coming through here for you. You have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles is telling me that you are on the verge of achieving results from your hard work, from results from a test, results just finding kind of like a peace of mind from some sort of like result. So I feel like this is bringing a lot of peace. I feel like your patience has really paid off with this, and this is helping you just kind of feel settled and just overall well in your life, and especially in this energy of April. So you have the Nine of Swords here. I feel this is definitely in connection to a relationship, and you have the Strength. So the Nine of Swords is telling me here for you. Now this can be like a platonic love relationship, or even like in connection to career, of course. It's a general read, so please do take what resonates and leave what does not. But the Nine of Swords here is really saying that you are fearful of something. It's like you are being consumed with fear of losing something that you are passionate about, or someone you are passionate about, and it's causing a lot of like restless nights and like insomnia. And I feel like that's in association to this Strength card. I feel these two are going together here. So it's saying that's kind of like what you're experiencing. And here is what's happening. You have the number 8 on this Strength card. So number 9 with the Nine of Swords, of course, and number 8 with Strength. And it's telling me here that, you know, if this is between you and another person, that the two of you share an enormous amount of strength with your bond and your connection, and to be confident in whatever it is you're trying to achieve together. There is going to be success. I do feel, as you can see, like this card here, like I feel you're the skull, to be quite honest. Well, yeah, and also with like that insomnia. But I feel like you do kind of need to be the one who is motivating or encouraging the other person involved, or the project when it comes to work, and saying this is going to be a success. This is going to be, we are going to achieve the desired results and such. It's very important. I feel like this person or this project like really needs this from you, and you might not also have like tons of strength yourself without having proper sleep with the Nine of Swords, but to really kind of like just whatever you got, it needs to be shared with this individual. They really need you right now. Okay, let's see what else we have coming through here, please, for Virgo. Virgo with April. Virgo, April. Two of Cups. So this is kind of like a reunion of sorts when it comes to love. Maybe this is a long lost friend that you really love quite deeply and dearly, and you have lost touch with them, or you're missing them and you just wish to have that connection again. I feel like you're being very encouraged to make the effort to have that connection. It's in your hands, though, just as it's in your hands to help this person or this situation. It's a lot of stuff going on for you that you need to do. Virgo. But also for like a relationship, the Two of Cups is saying that your love is about to go to the next level. Again, I feel your person needs that sign, needs that, kind of just that wake up call of sorts, and saying like, yeah, this is going somewhere. So if you've been hesitant, if you should propose, like I would really not prolong that anymore. There is kind of a warning in this energy when it came to both the platonic energy, like that friend who you haven't reached out to. I mean, you are risking losing this contact fully and completely if you are not making the effort. Just a heads up. And also when it comes to the love connection, if you are not I don't know, showing up in some way, shape, or form for them, there is also risk of losing that love. So, again, don't hesitate. If you know this is your person and you want to propose, then it's time to do so. When it comes to like a project, of course, if you have something you need to share and show to your boss and be like, hey, I have this plan, I want to implement it, it's time to show it, or you're going to risk losing that promotion. Someone else is there to grab it. Someone else is there to grab it. Okay, what else do we have come through for Virgo, please? So a lot going on for you, Virgo. A lot going on in April for you. Then you have the Chariot. Okay, this is really nice, though, to see. So it's all, like, lining up. I feel, you have been struggling to get somewhere in a lot of different aspects in your life, perhaps with a relationship, your health, your finances, career, or all of it. All of it. And your that Chariot is showing up for you, and like it's helping you. It's like you have a few pit stops to make along the way, but then like heading into May, you're really going to see like things just going much more smoothly for you. You're going to be feeling a lot lighter, happier, healthier. Even though you're having a lot of answers, it's like the work begins in April and then you're reaping the rewards already in May. So that's interesting. If you have a question when it comes to a love interest in your life, this is what they are thinking or have to say to you. Um, I walked away before you could break my heart. Okay. And then with the message from the spirit animal realm, you have the bat with transition. You must pay attention to the signs around you. The transition may seem frightening at first, but you must let go of old habits and patterns that no longer serve your higher calling. They would only hinder your growth. So I really feel a connection of that with your read as well. Again, the things are happening now, and then where that chariot's taking you. So the bat is here to support you with these messages as well. All right, Virgo, thank you so much for joining me this month. I will see you in May, of course. Bye for now. Hello, Libra. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Libra, thank you so much for joining me today. I am so looking forward to seeing, what's going on for all the signs, of course. I'm channeling every sign here today. But I do feel there are some really special messages coming through for you, Libra. This is a general read, so please do take what resonates and leave what does not. But yeah, thank you again so much for joining me. I hope that you've been well. I really hope you've been well. And we have some jumping energy here. We are beginning with the 10 of Cups, the 7 of Swords. We have the 8 of Swords. We have a hope as an energy. The second time this has appeared during the sessions today, make sure you're checking your sun, moon, and rise. Oh, sun, obviously, your moon and rising. And cross watchers are always welcome, of course. So we're going to begin. We have 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 8 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and that hope energy. So the hope, I feel, is going to be the last card I am channeling here for you. We're going to begin with the 10 of Cups. So with the 10 of Cups, I feel like there is a lot of happiness and a lot of harmony that is surrounding you right now. And I feel like you might be struggling in feeling this happiness and harmony. That's where we are shifting to the 7 of Swords. So the 7 of Swords is, I feel like you have been very hurt. Your heart is very bruised from a past relationship or an experience at work or school. Again, general read, so take what resonates. But it's like this happiness, this wonderful energy is surrounding you. It's available to you, but you're having a difficult time and kind of like shaking loose and letting go of someone who has done you dirty in the past, right? And I mean, it's completely understandable. Then we have the 8 of Wands here, and that is saying that there is a shift in the energy. There's a shift. I mean, for a lot of us, I mean, depending where you are in the world, of course, we are entering kind of like this spring. Austera is already in full swing, so it's a lot of energy of rebirth and regrowth. I mean, honestly, it depends. Also, if you're in, a different hemisphere, it's also still an energy of like, death and then rebirth in a sense, right? So it's like that I feel is happening for you right now. And when we're going through any type of, emotion or life-changing energy like that, it is certainly anything but easy, as you're going through it, right? But again, because it's so swift, this energy of the 8 of Wands, you are going to start to feel better very soon. And when I say feel better, it's really like like in a whole. You're going to feel better when it comes to your health, when it comes to just your energy levels, when it comes to reconnecting with your passions, reconnecting with the things that just bring you happiness and joy. So again, there's been a lot of lackluster when it comes to those things. I feel like you have wanted to connect for a while, you have tried, you have definitely showed up, you have and give yourself some credit for showing up, but it's like just that's still lingering. It's always lingering. And so I feel like it's being removed from your aura. Okay. So that's really nice to see that you are making that shift so you can really connect to this happiness. Then we have the hope appearing makes sense now. So Page of Pentacles, this is telling me here for you, that there's going to be a really nice opportunity awaiting you. So you're feeling much lighter. You're feeling much more like able and willing to take on projects or relationships because, again, you just have that energy being restored and such. You have the belief as well, right? You just all in all, I feel like you're having a whole kind of like auric makeover, to be quite honest with you. And so, yeah, I just feel like with that being said, Libra, the Page of Pentacles is like, it's providing for you. It's giving you what you need. It's like, and what is it that you need? Speak these things into existence. Write them down in your journals. And it's okay to really get to the nitty gritty and say, I need this specifically, and I need that specifically. And don't feel like shame when you are asking for those things. It's okay, and you're being encouraged to do so. So that is the hope. I love that this card appeared. The hope is kind of like a card that you can wish upon, if you will, in this deck. And It's like, what would you like to have again with that list and with what you're kind of like being, there's your genie, there's your genie in the card and saying, just ask and you shall receive. And again, know that you are worthy of this. So just to kind of summarize things for you, the tough times, the struggles, I mean, those are always present in our life, of course, right? But the magnitude of what you have been going through is becoming subdued. And with that happening, you're just feeling much happier and lighter. So if you're listening to this now, this reading, and you are in that moment of struggle and just wondering what the point of it all is and just feeling that hopelessness and such, hear what is being channeled from your team. There is a purpose. You are, here for a reason, and you are going to be feeling much better very soon. If you have a message, again, keep that hope alive, with the hope card again. If there is someone, romantically that you are wondering, what are they thinking about you right now? It's saying, I lost myself before. So they are fearful of, losing themselves. Perhaps also with that past experience you had as well, where someone kind of like just, hurt your feelings. So I definitely feel there's like a similarity of sorts. And I actually feel this similarity is a bonding point for the two of you. When it comes to spirit animal messages, you have this snake with transformation. I mean, absolutely, with this read, of course, right? You will be shedding old skin and emotions, can't make this stuff up, and transforming them into something bigger and better. Change is in the wind. You are at the center of it all as the catalyst to smoothen the process, make sure that your intentions are clear, and that you move forward with hope. So again, like double whammy, you can't make this stuff up. Get that journal going, ask, set those intentions. Your team is here to deliver them for you. All right. Thank you so much for joining me, Libra. I will see you next month. Bye for now. Hello, Scorpio. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Scorpio, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm an intuitive reader of runes, tarot, and oracle cards, and we're going to be taking a look to see what's coming through for you intuitively for the month of April 2024. Oh, there's definitely something already there, and it's the sun. Ooh, nice start to your read here, Scorpio. But yes, I hope that you've been well. I hope that you've been well, and it's so good to have you here. So wonderful energy. I definitely feel like out. What's coming through right off the bat here is out with the old and in with the new. So how does that resonate with you? This is, of course, a general read, so please do take what resonates and leave what does not. But, what is it that you need to let go of that is not serving you any longer? What is actually, has already perhaps made its way out of your life and you were just holding on? Look, you're holding on there and saying, well, maybe, they'll come back. Maybe I'll have this opportunity again. It's saying, let go. It's time to let go. You have so much opportunity, so much success, so much love that's available to you here. It's time to release this. You have been carrying alongside you too long. But beautiful start again. This is an energy of success, of happiness, of celebration. I mean, who does not love the sun card in tarot? I mean, hands up, come on. Okay, so then we have the Fool, double majors here. So I'm telling you right now, lovely Scorpio, April is a month of massive changes for you, massive energy shifts. You may be feeling this physically, emotionally, spiritually. So brace yourself for these changes. Get your cupboard full with your comfort foods. Get your favorite games ready. Get your it's like prepare for the storm. It's not to say everything's going to be all miserable and everything, but it's just kind of like get yourself set up and ready. Get some of your favorite soaps or whatever, so that when you're feeling this way, you have these comfort tools. Also, let your friends and family know and speak to them and saying, maybe you're not feeling the best right now as you're listening to this. Let them know this and say, I feel like this is going to be a tough month on me because of whatever reason or just in general, and just let them know that I might really need some extra support. If you're available to come by or if you're able to just shoot me a message, it's okay to ask for that. Okay, it's all right. But yeah, with the Fool, it's definitely like opening the lines of communication. Thank you. 10 of Wands. You don't have to do it all by yourself. You don't have to go through this transition by yourself. Okay, so Again, I feel you are very determined. You are very like focused on achieving, the life that you want to achieve. But it's important for you to know that you don't need to get there on your own. There is a lot of support available to you. Um, okay, I also feel something coming through and kind of like remember. Eight of Wands has been a massive collective energy, I have to say. Remember that there is more, to life than just that destination. Stop and take a breather. The Eight of Wands is saying it might be difficult to do so because a lot of things are coming into fruition for you and very swiftly, right? So it's like, you have this, new relationship. Well, enjoy the relationship. You have this, job opportunity. Well, stop and enjoy the opportunity. Remember what it was like when you perhaps didn't have a job or you didn't have that source of income, and maybe you want to splurge a little bit on yourself. So again, like stop and enjoy your life. This is so important, especially this month for you, lovely Scorpio. If you have a love interest already and you're wondering, what are they thinking about me? What's going on? How do they feel towards me? This is what they have to say. I'm striving to be a better version of myself. I feel like they've been giving you a little bit of the cold shoulder or maybe like ghosting a little bit. And I honestly feel it has nothing to do with you. It's just, there you go. They're working on themselves, right? Spirit animal message, you have the whale. Communication. You are encouraged to communicate clearly from your heart. Bridge any gaps that are keeping you from connecting deeper with your loved ones. Again, reach out to them, right? Let me see. It is important to speak your truth with emotion, vulnerability, and power. All right. Scorpio, we all know you have that power, right? Scorpio is a tough cookie. All right. I will see you next month, Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye for now. Hello, Sagittarius. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Sagittarius, I hope that you have been well. Thank you so, so much for joining me here today and for allowing me to read for you. This is a general reading, of course, so please do take what resonates and leave what does not. And yeah, let's see what's going on for you, Sagittarius. I hope that you've been well. I hope that you've been well. And again, it's so, so lovely to have you. What do we have for our lovely Sagittarius here, please? Oh, there's something here. We have the Strength card. My goodness, what a nice start to your read. Major Arcana energy here, of course. Let's see what's being followed by this Strength to give us some more information here. You have Judgment. I mean, okay. This is definitely, you know what? I have to say right now, before we get any more messages being channeled intuitively here, I feel like a fresh start is on the way for you. If you have been wondering, if you have been kind of pondering, should I hand in my resignation? Should I take that leap of faith when it comes to a new job opportunity? Should I be looking at just walking away from this relationship that really isn't serving me any longer? This is your sign. This is your indication from source and saying it is indeed time. The balance has been trying to restore itself for, oh my gosh, so long it feels now for you here. And it is struggling. And the reason why, through its struggling and kind of having that balance being restored in your life, you are feeling this. You are the one who is struggling, right? You have been feeling very anxious, very like depressed, very nervous, just a lot of like low vibrational energies. And it's not that you don't want to have access to those higher vibrational frequencies, but again, it's just like you're sticking around because maybe you're afraid that you won't have that in your life again. You're sticking it out because maybe you're afraid of being alone. You're sticking it out because of, just so many different reasons, right? And it's saying it's okay, it's time. That Strength card is saying it's an energy of like just new beginnings. And it's also saying that you have the inner strength to succeed in either walking away and saying I can't anymore, and also pursuing your dreams, your goals and desires. Okay, so source again is very strong in saying that you got this, and also at the same time it is time to leave it be. It's time to move on. What else do we have for Sagittarius here, please? Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Well, this is like, anytime you're going through any type of transition like this, it's frightening and it's lonely and it's, difficult is a mild way of putting it, right? But with the Nine of Pentacles here, it's saying that you are going to be okay. You're going to be more than okay. And yes, this might be, especially at the beginning of the month, like uncomfortable for you because you're making that transition. But come like, May, even shifting to June, you're going to start to feel this lightness around you like never before. Look at that owl, like this just lightness. You have like wings that you're taking flight, light as a feather. And so, again, trust in this, trust in divine timing, and trust in your journey. And look at that jumper there, right there with the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is saying this is new beginnings, right? These new beginnings have been awaiting you. This is a new beginning in romance, a new beginning in career, a new beginning in finance. I mean, you name it, your health, whatever it is that you have been kind of like seeking, it's right here. That, what an incredible read for you. I'm going to leave it here, Sagittarius. So there's definitely like some shifts rather, and things happening, but it's the payout, the reward, the healing that's involved is just absolutely incredible. Love interest. If you have someone in your life and you're wondering what's going on, how do they think, how are they feeling towards you, this is the message. It's necessary for us to maintain oh my gosh, sorry. It's necessary for us to maintain a distance. Okay, again, it's time, that separation. You know it. Spirit animal energy, this is what I have for you here. The Panther with guidance. It's time to release your passions, live your dreams, and begin a new chapter. You can't make this stuff in your life. You are encouraged to expand your awareness, eliminate fears, and become a whole new person. You are guided and protected. Again, you are guided and protected with that bird energy as well. So, my goodness, Sagittarius, you got this. I'm cheering you on. I will see you, of course, next month in May. Thank you again so much for gifting me with your time. Bye for now. Hello, Capricorn. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Capricorn, thank you so much for joining me today. My goodness, I am really looking forward to seeing what is coming through for you here for the month of April, of course, for our lovely, lovely Capricorns. Cappies, I hope that you have been well. And yeah, let's see what's going on. This is, of course, a general read, so please do take what resonates and leave what does not. What do we have for our Capricorns here, please? I feel like there's going to be a lot coming through. There we go. Knight of Swords. All right. Knight of Swords. I feel like this energy immediately is, I feel like there has been conflict. There has been conflict in a relationship. There's been conflict in, the workplace or family. Like there's just, I feel like a conflict energy. And the Knight of Swords is very much so an energy in saying that there are changes. There are changes on the horizon, and there's something that just doesn't fit you anymore. And I feel like there's also like a lot of opportunity available to you, and perhaps this opportunity has been kind of like, you know, like out of grasp or out of reach, and you haven't been able to pursue it because of like the conflict that's always going on. This has taken so much energy from you and focus, and it's been very difficult on your heart. Okay, so, oh my gosh, what else do we have going on here? So you have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is telling me, yeah. So I actually feel like there is, you're leaving a relationship. You're leaving a relationship or a workplace environment or situation, and you are entering a next and new phase of your life. And this next and new phase is there could be a new relationship in this, new opportunity for work. The Ace of Cups is about new beginnings, and it's a new beginning that's leaving you feeling very fulfilled. So it could be, again, like the past relationship or this relationship or situation, even again with work or whatnot, you find yourself in right now. It's something is missing, and it could be, the passion, it could be the intimacy, it could be the opportunity to grow and develop further. Just something is missing, and I feel like it has been for a while, and it's just kind of like it's been following you along, right? And this is your month where it's time to make a decision and to act on that decision. You can, of course, continue to still be in this energy, but I do feel like you are missing out from further opportunities. And yeah, a part of that opportunity is kind of like the next chapter of your life, with those other relationships and such. Now, I don't feel like you are necessarily, again, if you're in a relationship, you're not maybe necessarily looking for love right now, but it's just like perhaps it's in connection to the things you love, your passion, your, yeah, your creativity, just things like that. Okay, oh, we have a jumper here as well. You have the Empress. Okay, so the Empress is saying that please know your team is coming through and saying, please know, no matter what happens here, you are going to be okay. I feel like perhaps you have also been hanging on to this relationship. Again, I'm repeating this like 10 times here. If it's either love or in connection to career, you know, you've been holding on to this relationship because you are fearful of, well, is it the right thing to do? How will I be in the end? Is this something I'm going to regret? Very, very difficult. And the Empress is saying you are going to be okay. This is an energy of abundance and well-being. So you are going to be okay in every aspect. All right. So find comfort in knowing this, and also know that it's all right to say, yeah, I am ready. I'm ready to let go. I'm ready to let go. What else do we need to know for? Oh, there was something here. So the Two of Cups. So a lot of like just I feel cup energy, obviously, with those two cards there in association with the Empress as well. A lot of emotions. Like I really feel like you're on an emotional roller coaster. To be quite honest, you have a lot of good days and bad days, and you're trying to make sense of this all and trying to find a balance. And it's been quite challenging for you. The Two of Cups is saying here that there is actually someone available to help you through this. Open your heart to this assistance. Okay, open your heart to this assistance. I want to take a look. If you are in a relationship and you're wondering what is the person thinking towards you, this is a message I have to say to you right now. I use my work as a way to move on from you. I use my work as a way to move on from you. Honestly, I feel like this can be what they're saying to you, but I also feel that this could be something that you, Cappy, is saying to this individual to help kind of like mask this pain, to help mask this experience. You are, Cappies are known to just work nonstop. This could be something very much that you are doing to help yourself just overcome or to fill the void. Scorpio, well, look at that with the new beginnings. Yeah, you are invited to investigate. You are invited to instigate change, but you are also being warned that this transformation may be radical. Get rid of everything in your current life that can prevent you from improving. Look, it's so connected to what was coming through earlier there for you. Um, so, based on this principle, destroy before rebuilding. You are promised a beneficial rebirth, and that is with that Empress. Okay, so Cappy, thank you so much for joining me again this month, and I will see you, of course, in May. Bye for now. Hello, Aquarius. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Aquarius, thank you so much for joining me today. It's so good to have you here, and I hope that you have been well. We, of course, are going to be taking a look and seeing what is coming through for you from your angels, ancestors, and guides for the month of April 2024, of course. So let's take a look and see what we have for our lovely Aquarius. Oh, they're feeling some energy here already. This is, of course, a general read, so please do take what resonates and leave what does not. So we have the Ace of Wands. My goodness, I have to say on a collective level, Ace of Wands has been a massive collective energy for the month of April thus far. The Sun, and I don't read reversals. We have the Eight of Swords. So eight in the middle of the Sun. There is definitely a rekindling of sorts, coming back together with someone that you were missing. Someone is missing you. Someone is wanting to spend more time with you. And I feel like this is someone that you care very deeply about, and you were just wondering, like, will I ever see this person again? Will they ever be in my life again? Absolutely. Okay. So it's like a rebirth or a renewal of sorts of a relationship. And it can be a platonic relationship. Excuse me, it can also be a romantic relationship. The Eight of Wands is telling me here that there is a lot of changes in your space. I feel like a lot of changes that perhaps you were not prepared for. And this is creating some nervousness and such. However, I do feel that these changes do bring positivity, a positive outcome for you. So you're being encouraged not to fret, beautiful Aquarius. Although it might be a little uncomfortable and such, it's actually going to benefit you in the end. The Eight of Swords here. The Eight of Swords is telling, and eight, like that's a wonderful abundance for you if you have been worrying about your finances. I mean, it's easier said than done, of course, but like you're good. The Eight of Swords here is telling me that, yeah, you might be kind of feeling like that's kind of like, I guess the fear of like, oh my gosh, are things going to be okay? Or, oh, really, is this person, like, I would really love to spend more time with this person. It's saying, indeed, things are on the mend. Things are, that balance is being restored. It's kind of like very much like a justice card energy in a sense. It's about you feeding the intention, believing in this and believing in yourself. Look at this. Sweet happiness awaits you. Sweet happiness indeed. So it's important to help you keep your your energies high and just vibrating at a high frequency. It's important for you to surround yourself with things that do keep you happy. Maybe that's just a delicious meal, or maybe that's just playing a game, or maybe doing some arts, or whatever it is that it doesn't need to be something super elaborate, but just something that really just makes you feel happy. I feel you're being encouraged to really embrace that. If you are wondering what a lover or someone who you are interested in is thinking about you, this is the message. I know we have crossed the line. Oh, so things are going to the next level, right? All right. There might be a little bit of hesitation with this. Am I going to get hurt if I, do this again, or, welcome this person to my life or whatever? Time will tell. I'm not getting a clear answer with that, or clear indication, but definitely there's a shift from being just friends to more. So yeah, I feel it's a positive energy. I don't feel like you're being encouraged to not pursue it, but follow your instincts with that one. Giraffe reflection. If you are facing a difficult situation, do not rush into making a decision. You are advised to turn the problem around in all possible manners before deciding on a solution. Your circumstances need to be examined carefully. All right. So that is what I have for you, lovely Aquarius. Thank you so much for gifting with your time again. I will see you in May. Bye for now. Hello, Pisces. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Pisces, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so happy to be here and spending this time with each other. I am an intuitive reader, for those of you who don't know me, of runes, tarot, and oracle cards. And we're going to be, of course, seeing what is channeled intuitively for you here for the month of April 2024. So this is for Pisces, please. What do we have for Pisces for April, please? Pisces, I hope that you have been doing well. And just again, always, this is a general read, so please do take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay, there's definitely something here. And we have the Four of Wands, bottom of the deck as well, with the Lovers, the Four of Wands and the Lovers to begin here. The Four of Wands tell me for you that this is a time of family, right? This is a time that you want to be around your family as much as possible, that you want to celebrate the family you have, celebrate life. It's all about celebrating with your family and your loved ones. So whether that is your actual bloodlines or just your communities and whatnot, it's about really remembering what this life is about. And we all have obligations when it comes to day-to-day living, such as our bills and things like that, and work. But also, we have an obligation to also, yeah, just kind of like enjoy the sweetness this life has to offer. And so I feel this month, especially for you, it's about that. And it's, with that Lover's energy, of course, as well, it's saying you have a very strong bond with your family, such a strong bond that it's not just something in this life experience, it's something that will always be connected and carried through with you in spirit, in energy, in source, and just as a friendly reminder to you with that as well. There's going to be actually a lot of harmony coming into your life. So this is, again, very family-oriented energy, a lot of harmony, and perhaps, there's been some challenges within the family unit or just like looking at those communities that is being restored, and just kind of like a weight has been lifted, and it just feels like a lot of happiness, a lot of peace, and a lot of happiness, honestly. What else do we have for our lovely Pisces here, please? I also feel something came through right now. If there is something you wish to say, perhaps you have a community and you haven't really been as present, you have something you wish to say to an individual or this family member, please make sure you are saying what you need to say. Don't hold back. Now is not the time to hold back on anything you wish to express. Then you have the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles tell me here, this is an energy of new beginnings, right? Okay, so I feel like there is an opportunity for a raise happening, a new connection when it comes to love, a new job as well. This is a very, very strong energy of manifestation. And so I feel like, again, perhaps you're riding that wave of just peace and positivity from the family energies. It's just really, giving like an extra boost to manifesting whatever it is you want there. A lot, again, perfect balance in your life I'm feeling here. You have the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords is telling me that it's important for you to get some good and well-needed rest in this month for you as well. Rest, relaxation, taking that vacation, taking a weekend away or whatever. I feel like this is going to work wonders for you. It can be in connection to the celebrations, but it also, I just feel, is very much so needed to help recharge the batteries. Maybe just all that family time, I don't know, or all the opportunities coming in, all that manifestation. You need a little bit of rest from all that. All that abundance. But yeah, it is absolutely, I do feel like there's a lot of emotions around you right now, and to kind of like heal and mend those emotions, this getaway could be ideal. If you're wondering what a lover or a person is thinking of you right now when it comes to love, this is their message. I can't seem to forget about you. Okay, well, if you were wondering, are they thinking about you? I mean, hello. And spirit animal message, you have the tiger with patience. You are being reminded that persistence is what is necessary to attain your goals. You need to be patient and trust that the universe will help you through your challenges. In divine timing, success is guaranteed. I mean, beautiful with that Ace of Pentacles as well. All right, Pisces, thank you so much for joining me this month. I will see you in May. Take good care.